Hello, Dee. I'm here, I'm over here. Let me move this. Okay. Hello. Hello, Alan. Welcome. Hello, Olive. Welcome. My studio. I'm working on this background for today. Oh, already getting some hearts. Thank you. We're going to bring in more people with those hearts. Thank you, Pau. Muy bonito. ¿De dónde eres? Hello, Pau. I can't recognize the flag. You'll have to spell it out for me. Mexico! Welcome, bienvenido. Hello, Eddie. Hello, Somaya. Welcome. Hello, welcome to my studio. Working on this background for today. I'm working on my first solo exhibit. So I'm making 10 canvases like this. There'll be a painting over this background, but I'm just starting with this, all the gluing that I have to do first. This is Canva number 9 out of 10. And this whole project is very ambitious. I'm writing 10 short stories because I'm an author. So author and visual artist. Thank you, Bao. Looks amazing. Thanks for your comment. So those 10 short stories are going to be matched with a painting. So all of this will be together during my first solo exhibit, which will be in May. And I also want to self-publish a book with all this material. So that's why I need to, even though I still have a lot of time, there is some delays that can happen with the printing. So I need to write the stories really quickly. So this is coming along great, but the stories are like the hardest part, I think. I'm on story number 3. So those are short stories, about 1,000 words, and they're based on interviews that I did with people here. So there are older people, they all live in this huge like residency, but it's not like for they can still do everything. They don't need nurses, so they're still independent adults. And so the exhibit will be there. They are maybe 500 apartments there for older people. And the people I met are between 70 and 90 years old. And I really enjoy talking to older people like this, just so they can share with me their story and hoping I can learn from their mistakes. I don't know why I'm obsessed with more with the mistakes than what they did right. Because I feel like if they did some mistakes, then it could prevent me from making the same mistakes. So with what they shared, I got my inspiration for the 10 short stories. So it's not their story, it's not like a journal of their life, but I did use inspiration from them, from what they told me. So it's confidential. Some of them, like I had one even crying when he met me because he was talking about his wife that had just passed away. So it was a very deep connection. I had some people tell me, I'm going to tell you something, but don't write about this. So I just respected what they asked, like some sensitive things that they wanted to share, but they didn't necessarily want me to share with the world. I just felt it was a very special connection with these people. Complete strangers, and yet they were really willing to share with me. So the stories are based here in most of these people were born around here and they lived around here. Here means in Quebec, in Canada. And they are set in the 1950s or like older times when they were adults. Trying to reach 1,000 followers. I'm already at 800. I'm getting so close. So if you'd like to help me on my journey, please follow. TikTok is unlocking some things. If I reached 1,000 people, I get some new features that I don't have now. So that's why that's my goal, to reach 1,000. You can ask questions if you want to. So I pre-made these little papers out of a dictionary, and I always pick the side that has the most ink on it. So if it has bold, and like you see here, there's a space, so for sure I'll use the other side. I'm not sure if it's focusing right. So I prep these and then I glue them here. So I have no idea how many pages I've had to tear, but many, many, many pages. I'm still having fun with the gluing, but the tearing is getting old. I'm using a dictionary because it's a great link. I wanted to build a link between both my practices. So I'm an author and a visual artist. So it just made sense to add the words. I have, like Lainey, I'm making paper beads with book pages right now while I'm watching. Awesome! Are you making like the very long ones or the small ones? Jennifer, it looks very relaxing. It is. It's just my meditation for today. Just being in the present. This project has allowed me to let go, not be so much into productivity, just going like one little piece at a time. and then you see how much you can build. A little bit of both. That's interesting. Yeah, I should go check it out on your profile. I don't know if you post them on TikTok. I'm trying to reduce my scroll time. Okay, so stay with me. So we'll both be working on our art project together. It doesn't count as scrolling if you're not touching your phone, I guess. Can we say that? Is it cheating? What is it? Is this artistic girl? Let me show you a mock-up that I created on paper. So I'm making the background with dictionary pieces, and then I'm gonna be doing a pouring on top. So I'll have 10 of those for my first solo exhibit, and this is number 9, so it's coming along. Do you mind if I ask what you're using to glue them down? Of course. Here, you can take a print screen if you want. It's professional glue. You can use cheaper glues if it's just a hobby or a personal project, but if it's something that you want to sell, I think it's better to use this glue because it has UV protection. It's meant to last longer. Yeah, no problem. I think I've put too much pressure on delivering all this, and as I go I'm adding more things because I have more ideas. Oh my, just so impatient. Like I want to get everything done at once. I get the idea and I'm like, okay, let's do this, because I had as a goal, my goal was to do the exhibit and then later on use the material to print a book. But then I'm like, well, people at the show might want to buy the book, so it's better if I have it right then and there. So I need to get the stories done quickly because I need to have some time to order. Like first you order an author copy, even though it's something that you could skip. Every time that I don't order an author copy, I'll find a mistake anyway. So I'll order like 10 copies and I'll be like, crap. I don't know what happens when you see it in your hands. You just see it differently. So that's why now I always order the author copy to make sure, and then I can show it to other people. What will the end product be? Love what it is looking like. Thank you. Let me just glue this. I'll show you a mock-up that I've been working on. I also have like pictures created with AI. So I have, I took pictures, for example, of this one, and then I asked AI to blow it up so it would make it this size. So it's 16 by 20. So that's the type of things I'll be making in the middle. And so AI framed them and made like a fake studio thing. So you could see that also. More examples. Thank you. Thank you. That's beautiful. Thank you, like Lainey. Thank you, Tracy. Wonderful. Thanks for your comment. Evie, this is amazing. Thank you so much. What is it? It's art. I don't know how to answer the question. I don't know if you just saw this, but I'm working on a series of 10 canvases. So this is the background of this series. So all little pieces of dictionary. Yeah, it's a background. Yep. The concept is to blend both of the things I like. So I'm an author. I've been published since 2013, and I've been working as a pouring artist since 2019. So I'm just publishing like novels and things like that. Is the picture also going to be like Mod Podge cutting type of deal? Wait. This here is acrylic. I think that's, if I understood your question correctly. This here I'm using this glue, but Mod Podge could be something that you could use. This glue has, okay, thanks, Juju. That's the glue I'm using if you want to take like a print screen of it, because it has UV protection. Oh, thanks for the gift. Artfully commented, I love this. I always wanted to do this, but I feel bad ripping up books. You know what? I get it. Oh, 0 Rose. Thanks for sending me a gift. 3 roses. Thank you so much. Oh, this is going so fast. Okay, I can't keep up. I get the guilt about books. I revere books. I love books. But you know what? This dictionary was unloved. It was going to the recycling bin. Yes, used magazine or old thrift store books. Exactly. Even like I don't know, like my mother-in-law, she's the kind of lady that has kept like old Harlequin books, and she thinks that those are precious. But when she passes, like this is all going to go to the bin. It's still respecting the product by reusing it. So it's still getting seen, yes, and loved. It is. Who uses dictionary now? We had that at the office. It was printed in 2002, so it's more than 20 years old. So what is the finished product? So I have an exhibit with 10 of those. That's a sample that I created. So I'll be doing my first solo exhibit with 10 paintings and 10 short stories. I ordered like really cool black frames, recycled black frames. I'll get those soon. Oh, I deconstruct books and turn them into magnet pins and bookmarks. Awesome. I also saw someone using old books, and she was using the old pages and printing new images on them so that people could use them in collages. So she sold them, I think, on Etsy. And then she used the cover to create other books like journals, I think. So there are many ways that you can use old books. I know that we have here, close to where I live, there is a lady. She's just specializes in books. So she'll just take everything that the library is getting rid of. Sometimes the books are just out of style, or they've been loved too much and they're just falling apart. So she'll use all those books, like textbooks, that are dated. She tries to sell as many as she can, and then she'll just tear the pages if nobody wants them. So maybe there's a space like that where you could get books that are just going to be recycled, so you can use them. I hope I didn't miss any question. I'm sorry if I did. The book thing in Baltimore, kinda. So you have the same thing in Baltimore. Thanks you guys for being here. It's awesome. We reached 300 people. Thank you. Congratulations on your solo show. Thank you, Alfrely. What kind of glue are you using? Yes, let me show you. I'm just adding more here. Here. I have a link in my bio if you want to buy it on Amazon. You can take a print screen also. It's a professional glue, so it lasts longer. It will take longer to turn yellow. All glues end up turning yellow. I'm making 10 pieces like this. Let me show you. That's an example. So there'll be a painting in the middle. That's just a background. I have 10 of those. I'll be framing them, and I have an exhibit in May. My first solo show. Yay! Sandra, no problem. Journey says beautiful. Lisa, very nice. Thank you. Thank you. I'm having so much fun creating these. I hope that this will help me move higher in my professional career. Sorry. So from what I understand, oh, Salona, beautiful work. Thank you. What do you pour over the finished canvas? I'm obsessed. It's just acrylic paints. It's a pouring. So there are many methods you can do with pouring. The one I use is the flip cup method. So you mix the paints in a cup, and then you just put it like this, and then you flip it. And then there's an explosion of colors. Evie says thank you, no problem. So if you want to see that, make sure you follow me, because I'll be doing them live, and I think that's very exciting, so you don't want to miss that. Also, I'll be streaming live during the show, so you'll get to see how many people show up. Hopefully it's not gonna be like just crickets. I'm inviting the media. And how large is this Canva? It's 16 by 20 inches. I hope you're Canadian or American using inches, otherwise I don't know in centimeters what it would be. I don't know what this is or what you're doing. This is a background for a painting, so I'll be doing this. What city? It's in the province of Quebec. It's called Saint-Georges. It's close to Maine. Yeah, the brand of the glue is this one. Take a print screen. You can keep that. Hope you had time. Let me know if you didn't. Yeah, my show's gonna be in St. George. It's in my hometown. And yeah, the People's News. That's awesome. Sending good vibes for your show. Thank you so much. I hope I'm gonna make it. Worst case, I'm just not gonna have the books for sale right there, because I'm publishing a book out of this material. Oh, can you show the glue again? Yes, this one. That's the glue. And there are different gloss also. I think there's a matte and a super glossy that you can get. And I do have a link in my bio if you want to check it out. So I have created 2 links. One links to all my books and one link to my material. So I just bought a set of paints that I'll be using specifically for this project. No problem, what's your name? Sherry, yeah, and Stella, no problem. Yeah, thanks for sharing, thanks for liking. Your patience is obvious in your creativity. I'm learning patience as I go because that's a learning opportunity too. But I must admit that I find this very satisfying, the little gluing. Hi, Hope. That looks so fun. It is. What glue are you using? This is relaxing to watch. Wait, this is going too fast. I like the idea to use collage for a painting, and I think I'm going to use block printing as well. Block printing, I need to check this out. Sue says, love this so much. I do collages with cutouts, but I never thought of this as a background. It's like doing a puzzle, yes. I have worked with dyed rice lentil. Oh, that must be fun. I'm having too many ideas now for what comes next. Going back to the person that commented on not getting this idea of using pieces, I think it would also be great with colors, so maybe magazines and or old children's book. I think there are so many possibilities. I just felt like the words really made sense with my practice and what I'm looking to say through my art. So that's the reason why I picked this specifically. But obviously we're not all looking to express the same thing, so you might not feel any link to dictionaries, but you could feel it with comics or other material magazines. I think National Geographic magazines would be awesome. Stella, it's a dictionary I'm using. Is this a really thin canvas that you're using? It's a thick cardboard, like maybe half an inch, and it has like the same cover than you would find on a canvas, and it's pre-gessoed, so I don't have to do this. I think it's a cheaper option, and since I'm gonna frame them anyway, you won't be able to tell that it's a cheaper canvas. ASIC Monique, hi. Canvas board, that's how they're called. I didn't have the correct wording. So I'm following you now. Please check out my TikTok to see the art I create. Gotta go now. Okay, okay, Stella. Yeah. What is gesso? Gesso is not written like you said. It's G-E-S-S-O? S-S, I think. I'm not sure if there's two or one, but it's G. G-E. Gesso is like the base cover that artists used on a canvas. So if you buy like a raw canvas, some people actually make their own canvases also. So you have to, yeah, gesso, yes, Artful, she wrote it in the chat. It's just like the base coat that artists use on canvases. So sometimes when you buy a canvas, it's already been applied, so you can save time. Okay, so let me see. I missed a couple of questions. Découpage. It's not découpage, it's tearing. So I tear the little pieces, each one of them. They're all different shapes. What do you use to clean the brush after? Just water. So this part here is gonna be all dried, and I'm just gonna shake it in water to get whatever is left. Okay, I got new messages. Are the word clippings from something specific meaningful? It's from a dictionary, but I don't select the actual words. I decided not to use specific words. I just feel like the dictionary is the thing that's meaningful since it goes with short stories. And I wanted to create a link between writing and visual arts since I'm doing both at the same time. Something okay. So you should always have gesso on a canvas before doing this. Maybe you don't need it when you're just gluing on top, but if you're painting, definitely make sure that you either buy it right on it, it's already on it, or if you make your own canvases, then you would need to prep it, and even more than one layer. Loco, this is talent. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much. Moon Blue, would it work with Mod Podge glue? Yes, it would definitely work. Nancy, I've been struggling with renewing my creativity. Thank you. I'm excited to try something like this. Yes, and if you want to share it with me once you're done. Hope, thank you. Can you also do this with magazine cuts? Of course. Of course, you should do it. Ringuette Goalie, hi. Hope I'm not missing. Your voice is soothing too. Thank you. How is your day? It's going great. How about you? Ringuette is so Canadian. I'm Canadian, streaming from the province of Quebec. Moon Blue. Oh, thank you. I'm doing something similar. This makes me want to go back to it. For sure, you have to. It's our contribution to the world. I'm from New Brunswick. Yep, Ringuette. It's not a surprise. Really Canadian coded. Yeah. This is so amazing. Just another craft project on my bucket list. Yeah, May, once you open this can of worms, like you could use any type of paper. You could even glue on other materials. You could glue on a bottle. You could glue on a can. You could... Oh, I had a free notepad that I got from like a company. I hated what it looked like. So I just covered it with papers. And now it looks cool. People ask me where I bought it. Okay, I'm missing comments. Sorry, I'm going back. This is so amazing. Just another... Yeah, I read that. Quebec is so beautiful. Used to travel there a long time ago in camp. Awesome. You should come back. Hi from California. This is so amazing. I need to do. Yes, you need to try it. What kind of glue are you using? Here, if you want to take a print screen, that's the one I'm using. It's a more expensive kind. You can use Mod Podge if you'd like. Just this one is for professional projects. So I'm not sure if it's just for hobby or if it's for something more professional. This has UV protection in it. So it's like a museum grade type of material. So that's why I'm using this specific glue. So this is canvas number 9 out of 10 that I'm creating for my first solo exhibit this year. Can you get this glue on Amazon? Yes. I even have a link in my bio if you want to go through my associate link. Thanks for people that are liking, that are sharing. Helps me reach more people and more people get to learn about my work. I'd like to inspire more artists to keep creating. It's not always easy. It's not easy to find time. It's not easy to find money. Sometimes you just lack motivation. You are so helpful and inspiring. I will come to see you more often. Thank you. Didi, yes. Please come back. Venezuela, I speak few English. Si tienes unas preguntas, yo puedo entender español. But this is in Spanish. What kind of paper are you using? I'm using a dictionary. Angela says she paints. What do you paint specifically? Like landscapes, people, abstract? Angela says she loves art. Who is like the well-renowned painters from Venezuela? I'm not familiar with the artistic scene there. Thank you, Angela. I'm traveling to Chile this soon. I just bought a ticket to go with my dad. So I'm always researching. Porcelana. How do you say that in English? It's like in French, porcelaine, but I don't know in English. Yeah, so in each time I book a travel, then I'll go and see porcelain. Okay, thank you, Ali. So I researched like who are the main artists. So I'm interested in both writers and painters, since those are like the main things that I do myself. So I just learned about like who won some Nobel prizes from there. And there's a home you can visit, a famous poet. Era pintura aprendí con ella. Oh, your mammy. She taught you what you know? That's awesome. That's a good way to spend time with your family. Oh, she was a teacher. So you got very good information. So when you are done, do you frame? Yes, I'll be framing them, and I have my first solo exhibit. I'll be showing all this in May. I'll be inviting the media and so many people. I have a question. Sorry, I can't read your name. I wish I could. What are you doing? This is what I'm doing. This is a mock-up I created just to have an idea, but this is just the background, and then I'll be doing this type of painting on top. Yes, I already picked a frame. It's like a recycled eco black frame. I know that frames that are trending right now are like the floating frames in you see them a lot. Floating frames like a lighter wood, and that's what I wanted first. But then I just thought it didn't make sense with my colors, so I just decided to go with black. And I ordered them, but I don't have them right now. They're on their way. Thank you, Angela. What is this? ¿Cómo se llama lo que haces? It's just a collage. Mixed art, mixed media. What kind of glue? Okay, this is the one, Maria. I have a link in my bio also if you want to go through there. They have it on Amazon. Yes, it's tedious, Angela, you're right. I'm practicing patience. Can you please show that gesso bottle again? Okay, that's not gesso, that's the glue. The gesso was already applied on this. I don't have a bottle next to me right now. In the end, I'll be applying like a spray. So just from this glue, it could be like the final varnish, but at the end, I'll have a painting on top. So I'm applying the spray everywhere, so it has a cohesive a shine. So I didn't want like this shine to be different from the painting in the middle, and also everything will be protected at once with the same thing. Nua, sorry, the other question I can't understand. What kind of paper does it hold meaning for you? Just visually beautiful. It's a dictionary, so yes, it holds meaning because I'm a writer. And also it's so fun because this dictionary is bilingual, and it's English and French. So French is my first language, and then English is my second language. And I feel it's so Canadian for me to have both of these languages in one painting. Black Cat, nice. Love that for you and your piece. Thank you so much. So all this material will be used in a book, my first art book coming from my first art show. It will be self-published on Amazon. I love this platform from Amazon. I know Amazon has its issue, but for authors like me, they have this platform where you can, first of all, you get access to so many customers when you sell through Amazon, and also they print on demand. So it prevents you from having to buy a big ass inventory and pay thousands of dollars for books. I'd rather have my dollars invested, than having it locked in book inventory that I might not sell. Like, how many art books will I sell? 5, 10? It's more of a vanity kind of thing, just to impress maybe future galleries, or maybe later on in my life, once I get very, very, very well known. Right? Maybe it will be like a testimonial of my first work. This is the type of glue I'm using, lilac. You can take a print screen of it if you want. It's available on Amazon, but also on other platforms. It depends on if you're in Canada. In Quebec, we have Dessert, which sell it too. And yeah, the book will contain the 10 paintings and also the 10 stories that I'm making along with this. And also I want to write about my practice, where I see my career going, and like just explain everything. Okay, yes, Black Cat, don't worry. 1, 2, 3. Hope you got it. Let me know if you didn't. I'll make it again. If you'd like to support me, you can send some hearts, you can comment, you can follow my profile, you can send the little gifts. Oh, good. Black Cat, I'm glad you got it. This is my first project where I get to blend writing with painting. Before, I was just like separated. I was doing paintings and I was publishing books. But now I'll have something that blends the both together. Maybe this will be a new trend, who knows? Just very ambitious in my Delulu land. But at the same time, I'm being realist in the sense that I dream big, but I don't expect. Like, I won't be disappointed if it doesn't work. Is that like Mod Podge? It is, but this one is more professional since it has UV protection in it. It's like a professional grade, like they call it archival, which means it will last longer. So depending on the type of project you're doing, you might not want to invest. So it depends, like if you're making something like more serious or more professional, quote unquote, then you would need to use this one. when I do projects with my kids, I just use Mod Podge. Do you cut papers out to glue? Okay, I tear them. And they're all about the same size. I'm using it on rice paper. It has to have like a really cool texture. I'd like to work with that. I like dictionary pages also, like the texture has nothing to do with rice paper, but you know, like Bible type of paper, I think it's cool, like touching. So this is canvas number 9 out of 10. I go live almost every day, so if you want to follow me to make sure that you see me, that'd be great. I'll be doing the top painting live, so you'll get to see that too, because I'm almost done with gluing. I wanted to do all the backgrounds first. I like to work in batches. Thank you for everyone that's here with me in my studio. It's like you're in Quebec right now, in Canada. So if it was to use that gesso on a painting canvas, would that work? I don't know, like, do you mean gluing directly on a canvas? Or, because the glue is not gesso. The gesso is the white kind of paint. It's like a primer. Because when you have like a real canvas is made out of fabric and you have to put the gesso on top of the fabric so that the paint doesn't sink into the fabric, that's why you use the gesso. It's a primer. I'm not sure, you would need to test it to see if you could glue directly on a fabric that doesn't have gesso on it. But most canvases that you buy in stores have the gesso already on it. Oh, I hope this answers the question. What's the final project look like? I created a fake AI exhibit, but I have like an example here, a smaller one that I made. Hugo said it should work on canvas with gesso once the gesso is dry. I think she meant without gesso, like a canvas that you don't have gesso on. If she could glue directly or if she would have to apply gesso first. That's what I had understood from her question. Am I still in the frame? The gluing is almost done. This is canvas number 9 out of 10. Hello, what are you making new here? I'm making mixed media. This is the background with dictionary, and then I make this on top. Hugo, still, I think it should work. Liquitex is a good brand. We have it here in Malta. Yeah, she should try it, yeah. What do you make, Hugo? My sweet, thank you. Thank you. She said beautiful. Can't believe I have someone watching from Malta. I'm in Canada. That's awesome. I'm hoping to reach 1,000 followers soon. So if you'd like to help me with my goal, that would be very much appreciated. And then you get notified when I go live. So once I'm done with this collage, I'll be doing the paintings. Oh, Quebecois in California. You moved there like forever, or are you just visiting in California? Hugo said, I paint and I will be doing a TV program on crafts next October. How awesome is that? Congrats. My sweet just followed you. Thanks for following me. Another person watching from California. Live here now, Northern California. You left us. When I retire, I want to not move to another country, but I'd like to spend the winters, but I'd like to mix it up. I don't want to buy a house. I'd like to rent like some kind of Airbnb for a couple of months to go to South America sometimes, go to Europe some other times, and then in Asia. And Africa, I don't know much about Africa. I left in 2013 when when it was minus 41 for a week. Yes, I get you. Angela says, congratulations. Da, da, da. I like your art. Thank you. Thank you, Angela. I get excited as much when I see people from Canada than when I see people from other countries. Like for different reasons. Like, oh yeah, someone from Canada. And I'm like, oh yeah, someone from Venezuela. That's so awesome. How magical is it that I can reach you guys from my studio, my home studio? Bitch, please. 90210. Okay, California, I'm guessing. I love this. Very inspiring. I remember my classics. So who's gonna start gluing things now that you saw this? Who wants to start gluing papers everywhere? You Avra said me. Yes, go ahead. What kind of papers would you like to use? Do you like the antique looking like yellowed pages, or do you want to look colored pages? I think it would be kind of funny to use what's it called, like ads for food for grocery stores. I think it would give it like a comical look. Are magazine papers too thin to use? Oh, this is a dictionary page. It's very thin. So no, you could go ahead. I think National Geographics would look awesome with all. Those are the type of colors that I like the landscapes. I think that would look great. But also like fashion magazines would be a completely different look also. And I like having not using the actual shape. So I would not be going around the sun and stuff like that. I would just tear it like randomly. That's the glue that I'm using. Okay, wofür macht man sowas? I guess it means what are you making? I'm making this. So 10 canvases. So this is the background. And then I'll have this on top. It's a pour painting. So a pour painting is you use acrylic ink, and what the technique I'm using, there are different techniques, but the one I'm using is you put it in a cup and then you flip the cup on the canvas and it swirls. I like the abstract creations that I get from that. And then after you get to see different shapes, and it's so fun when I do exhibit and people tell me shapes that they see. Sometimes they see the same thing as I do, and sometimes they see different things. So it's always fun to have that conversation. I'm gonna show you what I have. I'm done for gluing today. So this is the canvas, 16 by 20. So I just have this little part here. I have this big one here that's completed. So let me show you some of the mock-ups that I've been working on. So I have this one, that's my favorite one. The other ones is acrylic paint and ink the same thing? No, it's not the same thing. Acrylic paint is, I wish I had a bottle. Yeah, they're not the same thing, but sorry, I can't help you more than that. Would Mod Podge work just as well? It would, but this one has UV protection, so that's why I'm using it. So it depends how long you want your art to last. This is another one, so I like part of it, but I don't like this part here. I was trying also to get some gold in the cracks, just experimenting. I have this one, and this one, and also we did one during a live, so people picked the colors, so we had this as a result. And then I have previous work here. So this one to me looks like a wolf howling at the moon, but with wings. Then I have this one here. I think I see a mermaid, so the tail and the lady and her arm there. So I really like just letting the paint flow and creating random shapes. So that's it for today. Make sure you follow me because I'm going live every day. And also I have a YouTube channel, so you can follow me there. You'll see that in my bio. So thanks for being with me in my studio. Bye.